Good morning, everybody. It's about 6:30 in the morning, and we have a few people here. We're inside the new facility, and my purpose for today's video is not really to show you the new facility, but to show you the new 359 interior mock-up. So I wanted to do this before it got too loud, and that's why I'm here this morning. All right, so we're going to enter from the aft cabin on the port side. And the reason I'm doing this today is the plan is to take this apart and actually start using it to build parts from in the mill for the new boat. So if you've looked at the 349 videos, you can tell that we've changed the Galley significantly to give us more storage. You can see that there's a cabinet here. This is going to be kind of like a pantry for canned goods, smaller items like we do on the 439. We've been able to do the same sink as the 439. This is mocked up with the induction cooktop and the 4-way smart oven below. We now have a full-size garbage bin like the 439, which is of course becoming the 459, a storage area below. We've now closed off the area underneath the oven, and we're going to do a drawer for your pots and pans. We're going to do another drawer below the larger refrigerator box. So we're going to go to the same refrigerator box, the 3.8 cubic foot refrigerator box versus the two smaller ones. And then we're going to do a top loading freezer up here on top. We've actually pushed the bulkhead back slightly to give us more room and more space in the galley. It is mocked up with the microwave, but of course with the smart oven you don't need the microwave. That would become a cabinet with two doors. We have three drawers here for larger utensils, cooking utensils. This area here, we're actually going to have a shelf midway, and then of course on the bottom, and then a couple rails where we can do spices. This will be a larger open area for maybe a coffee maker. Of course, we'll have a rail here that will be for storage behind the stovetop if you want. Of course, we have a whole side port. This area would be designated for plates, salad plates, dinner plates, and bowls and cups. And then we do have the dry storage area here. Of course, we will have a shelf midway down inside the dry storage area. Nice size sink, and then of course opening underneath the sink for access to the dry storage and storage below. So a really nice, really incredible amount of storage for a 35-foot boat in our new U-shaped galley. I'm very excited about this and the amount of storage that we're able to do. We're actually starting the production of hull number 1 this week. We've changed the style of the stairs to where more of the sides open instead of just the interior face. Gives you better engine access. If we go over to the starboard side of the Salon, this is mocked up with the standard dual settee arrangement with a table in between, and then the table of course would be a high-low to make a berth if you desire. We'll have a pull-out drawer there. We've elevated the cabinets now to get them off of the top portion of the seat backs to where you have like a shelf area to store stuff on. We have a TV area here because we've dropped the cabinet down to make a better place for a TV or a screen. This will be a storage area with doors. We've recessed the 12 volt, 120, and 24 volt panel. So this will be a 24 volt boat. and they'll have those black nex-gen doors to hide those. They're recessed enough. If you wanted the wood louvered doors, we could also do that. Another storage area here. This will be a hull side port that we actually do not have on the 349 because the electrical cabinet is there. And then we have room for a 12, 13-inch screen here if you want, or another cabinet. Before, the cabinets used to go all the way up to the headliner. Now we're going to keep them about 6 to 7 inches below the headliner to provide another shelf storage area up on top. As we drop the hanging locker, we've decided to go with 2 drawers in a storage area below with a shelf. Port side, as you can tell, we've straightened out the settee to be just a straight settee. Same storage type above it. So basically it'll be 2 storage units with a hull side port in the middle. The settee will be easier to make into a berth because it'll just pull straight out versus where you had to lift up over the rail. We'll have the same type of storage along the hull side in the aft cabin and possibly across the aft bulkhead as well. That leads to the swim steps and the storage underneath it. As we mentioned, we came in through our head. Forward cabin, we've changed the configuration. This is a 6'8" long berth. It is a tapered queen size berth with 3 drawers underneath, large hanging locker, shelf locker, and then a shelf. There is a little step to get access onto the berth. Of course, there'll be a hatch and several ports, a couple hull side ports. Looking aft, we've gotten rid of the IGU and we've gone to a hull structure unit, which has allowed us to make underneath the settees now wood. So as before, these were all made out of fiberglass. The berth base was fiberglass, it'll now be wood. The galley base was fiberglass, it'll now be wood. So they're both going to have a much richer look as well by eliminating all the fiberglass down below. We'll still have a fiberglass headliner on the ceiling. We'll do one more look around. Back in the galley. We do have 4 359s coming up to build, starting with hull number 1 next week. We're going to do a run of 5 is our goal. Currently, I do have 1 spot available for a 2027 Island Packet 359, hull number 5. If there's some way I can help you with information, or if you are interested, let me know. Darrell, DARRELL at IPY.com. You're always welcome to give me a call here at office 727-535-6431. I always wish you great sailing. Summer's coming upon us. We appreciate everybody out there, and God bless.